know your prey. Your bones remember an older animal that learned stillness before it learned speed. Chapter 4. The Hush That Hunts. We split, because fear divides even good bread. Theo and Lin took the trail around the tower toward the road. Felix and Mara grabbed what they could and went straight for stairs. I hesitated. The hush swung between the trees like a pendulum. Whichever way it pointed felt like the worst way. I trailed Felix and Mara. Halfway up, Mara looked down and froze. Halfway up is the worst place to be when the ground moves. Only the ground hadn't moved. The tall thing had stepped out from the pines to the meadow's edge. It was not the biggest thing I've ever seen, but it was the most absolute. Shapes like this don't ask questions. Shapes like this are answers. Its head was made of what looked like a cowl of old insulating cloth tarred stiff. The kind of person would wear to protect against sparks that stopped caring about skin. Over that cowl, plates of rusted metal had been wired and tied like excuses. Its chest was the rigid, inflated permanence of a man who died with his lungs full. Around its neck, where a ring and cable should have been, there was only a scar of emptiness, as if the missing weight had taken the weight of its name with it. Mara did not scream. She said Felix's name how you might set a glass down. Felix went still, his hands spread. The thing stepped up to the tower. The steps did not shake. It had no interest in drama. The ring lay at the base of the first stair. It bent to take it. Its gloves were not gloves at all. They were hands that had learned from heat how to hold without mercy. When it straightened, the ring hung where a ring is meant to hang. The clasp clicked, not tight, but committed. All of this took a slice of time thin enough to see through, but thick enough to cut us. Then it looked up, not to us, past us. It looked at the tower to a point where it would ended and the sky started, and seemed dissatisfied by how easily the eye could slip from one to the other. Felix moved first. He tried to pull Mara past himself, as if he could reverse priority by rearranging bodies. The tower disagreed. Steps do that. They express who has a right to pass not by intention, but by physics. Felix slipped around her. His foot punched clean through a rotten slat, and he went his knee with the shock of it. He grabbed for the rail. The ring snagged the wood. He hung on his belt, and the belt took that personally and failed. The thing was with him before I could say his name. It reached up, did not yank, did not toss, did not rave. It simply reattached the weight that had declared itself missing. Felix made a sound I will spend the rest of my life not wording. Then the thing stepped back as if embarrassed by the neatness. Mara tried to come down to him. I pulled her up. I don't remember choosing to. That's what self-preservation is. Agreements the body makes without consulting the soul. We ran into the room at the top. The tower's map-flayed skin gave us nothing to hide behind. The hatch was a mouth, insisting there was no up left to climb. Below, the thing placed a hand on the stairs and began to ascend with the certainty of a schedule. Silence is mass. It pressed on my ears until my heart had to work twice as hard just to register itself. I knew then this was not a ghost in the way people mean. This was a worker who had been underpaid by life and intended to collect by ledger. Then, from the far trees, a whistle, not careless, not friendly. A single note drawn through 2 fingers in a lifetime of practice. The thing paused. It turned its head as much as that cowl would allow. The whistle again. Then a voice, a woman's, rough with use and quiet with age. "Here," she called. "Here, boy." The thing left the tower like a man deciding to finish the job he started before lunch. It went to the voice. Mara and I breathed as if breathing would bring back our debt. We did not wait to say thank you. We went down, slow, then faster than our names. We hit the meadow like drop tools and ran toward the whistle's fading memory. And right then, I knew this wasn't over. Rescue, like fear, only knows how to divide.